Hello and welcome to the Garden City Community Chat Show, episode 605, with your hosts Carrie, Tom, and Mike. And now, Garden City Community Chat.
Well, sorry about that introduction. I don't know what happened there. Might have had a problem playing it, but welcome Garden City and our neighboring communities and a happy new year to you. This is episode number 605. Welcome to the Garden City Community Chat Show. It is Thursday, January the 5th, 2023. We're so happy you could be with us tonight. We hope that you're all safe and doing well. Well, another year has come and gone. We hope it will be a healthy and prosperous one for you. So seeing as we are talking about New Year's, our random question for tonight is, do you make and keep any New Year resolutions? Let's hear from you in the comment section. I'll be putting them up on the screens. I'll be showing some of your answers throughout the show. Myself, I do not do resolutions. I just go with the flow one day at a time. All right, I am your host, Carrie. Also joining me tonight is our co-host, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski. Tom, how you doing?
It's been a year since I've seen you, I think. I think I seen you last year.
Yeah. How about that?
We're doing
resolutions for you?
What was that?
Any New Year resolutions for you?
No, I feel like that's just a curse if you do stuff like that. Then you have to.
I hear you. Also, former Garden City councilman and past president of the Garden City Kiwanis, Mr. Mike Jones. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing excellent, Carrie, but I'm getting better every day.
Good. Yeah, you got a healthy checkup today, eh?
Yeah. The cardiologist said that it doesn't look like there's any signs I'm going to die in the next week, so that's good.
Oh, that's good news. Good
Yeah.
for 6 months, 6,000 miles, right?
Yeah.
Any resolutions for you, Mike?
I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. I'm with Tom. I just don't see the value, the relevance of them.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Hey, tonight we are happy to have first-time guest with us, Mr. Paul, and I hope I pronounce his last name right. If I don't, I'm sorry. I think it is Sposite from the Wayne Knights of Columbus. He's going to be here. If you watch our show, then you know Mike promotes a lot of their events. So Paul will be here shortly to share with us some of what they have planned for 2023 and also talk about their organization and what all they do. So stay tuned for that. But first up, Tom, you're going to have the latest weather update for us. And then, Mike, you're going to close out the show a little bit later with some community announcements. I think we have a few there.
Absolutely.
Now, as always, you can write your comments and questions in the comment section if you're watching us live on Facebook and YouTube. You can also text your questions to us at 734-788-9319. We also want to take a quick minute to say thank you to all of you who listen and support us every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We also have several snowbirds that listen to us from Florida. Shout out to them, and Phoenix. Mike reminded me Phoenix last week. We have John Quinn out there for sure. And we can't forget our good friend Dave A.C. Cooper, right, Tom?
Oh, yeah. I can never forget Dave.
Hello, Dave. We really appreciate your support. And remember, we'll always continue to promote our community and you and yours. Pardon me. And speaking of community, if your organization or business has any events or announcements that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
The best bet would be to email us, Carrie.
That's right. Email the details to us at gcommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook at facebook.com/gcchat. And Mike will be more than happy to pass that info on for you.
That's
All
right.
right, we got several people in there watching tonight, so we'll be mentioning them as we go along. And right now, we're going to get Tom in here for a quick check of the weather. Well, not a quick check, but see how long this mild weather is going to last. So stand by, and we'll get Tom in here. Let me play your intro there, Tom. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. All right. What you got for us, my man?
Not too bad. Not too bad. We're starting out the new year, and there's a little bit of precip out there today. Some on and off rain was moving through. Kind of was on the chillier side today. We got kind of into the upper 30s. Into the lower 40s today, and now that the sun has gone down, we might get a little bit of snow starting to mix in, but that's very light. There is some reports of that kind of out there right now, but overall, we're not expecting any accumulation with any of the snow that's transitioning from rain as we get a little bit colder tonight. This kind of lighter snow flurry action is going to be ending as we kind of get into the next few hours and pretty much done by the time we get around midnight. So just a little taste of winter is just sprinkling kind of over our area, but nothing to worry about. The roads will be good. There's no concerns for any slickness out there or any snow accumulation. So enjoy that. But unfortunately, as we get into Friday, we're going to be dealing with a dry day, but just a cloudy day. I mean, that's a classic Great Lakes day tomorrow. Temperatures will be probably into the upper 30s, given that we're not going to be seeing a whole lot of sunshine tomorrow. But the good news is that the sun will be coming back. I know it's been kind of not around too much. I mean, we've been getting kind of glimpses of it, but for the most part, we're actually going to get more sunshine as we get into the weekend. So as we kind of get into Saturday and into Sunday, we're definitely going to see the sun a whole lot more. So it's going to be overall a much more sunnier weekend, but unfortunately, it's still going to stay on the cold side. We're going to see temperatures into the mid to upper 30s for highs. So the sun will be out, but it's not going to really warm us up too much. And lows over the next few nights are going to be in the upper mid to upper 20s. So pretty standard for this time of year. Nothing too worrisome over the next 3 days. And even into next week, there isn't too much on the horizon to really worry about. As we kind of get into Monday and Tuesday, we're actually going to bump the temperatures up just a little bit, kind of getting into the lower 40s for high temperatures to start next week out. And by the time we get into mid to late week, we're actually going to drop a little bit back into the 30s for high temperatures. So a little bit of an ups and downs with some temperatures. So 30s. A couple days of 40s early next week, and then back to the 30s. And no real concern for any big winter storms or big rain events or wind or anything to really speak of. A lot of that's kind of missing us. But by the time we get into late week, kind of into Thursday night into Friday, we are going to be watching a new system, getting into the Great Lakes. We'll have to keep an eye on that because obviously we'll be a little bit colder, so there could be a little bit of snow with this system. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll keep you updated for sure as we get closer. But that's well far away. That's Friday the 13th. So it could be a spooky one. So we'll see how that pans out as we get into next week. But other than that, kind of really looking into the whole month of January as we kind of get into mid to end of January, we're actually going to see temperatures overall stay fairly mild, relatively speaking. I mean, 30s and 40s are still going to be kind of the name of the game. We're going to have more kind of fluctuations within that. We're going to have some days and stretches of 40s, and then it'll get back to the 30s and then back to the 40s. So overall, if you're a big snow lover and you want some snow, unfortunately, I don't have that for you. I know some people are excited to hear that, but some people aren't. There's probably going to be more rain than snow than anything over at least through mid-January. So very unusual. I mean, yeah, we can definitely get some warmer weather this time of kind of at times this year, but overall it begins to favor more on the colder side, but that's just not going to be the case. So hey, winter's on holiday, and
all right with me.
Kind of not really affecting us too severely. So that's kind of where we're at with our weather. Other than that, the West has been pounded with rain and snow and all that wind. So they've been hitting, especially California, they've been getting fairly hit hard with all of these storm systems moving into the Western United States. But by the time they get toward the Great Lakes, they kind of peaked and are weakening by the time they get into the Great Lakes. So it just brings us some rotating rain and snow showers across the Great Lakes, which is actually what's happening today. And then you get to some clouds and a little bit of a fluctuation in temperature. So this kind of pattern is actually going to continue, obviously, like I've been saying, over the next couple of days and into next week. So not really too much to complain about.
No.
People might say what you want about Michigan, but we don't have no hurricanes. We don't got no earthquakes. We don't got no
fires.
Fires. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's
so not a whole lot to really
few tornadoes
write home about, but yeah, we can get some severe weather, but we've been very fortunate over the last couple of years that we haven't even seen too much craziness with that. So if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, dopplertomsweather.com, and it will keep you updated as we're kind of in a mild start to the year. So enjoy it.
Well, will all this rain help California with their dry weather and their fires in the future?
Wow.
In the future, probably not, because by the time next season rolls around, it will probably be in another drought, to be honest. So it kind of just is actually too much of a good thing at one particular time. So a lot of this is just running off back into the rivers and then back into the ocean. You need kind of a light, steady, soaking rain to really make an impact. And unfortunately, this is just a heavy downpours, and it's just causing, unfortunately, a lot of problems and flooding, and just too much of a good thing at one time. Of course, that's how it goes.
Yeah, they're really getting hammered, really hammered. Over 100-mile-an-hour winds there. I couldn't believe that up in the mountain. Jeez, oh, Pete. All right, Tom. Well, thank you, sir. We're staying above normal anyway, so.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. All right, you take care, buddy.
All right, sounds good, guys.
See ya. Thanks. All right, Dr. Tom. All right, I want to mention a few people before we get to our guests. Michael Bengel's in there. He says he does not do resolutions. No resolutions for him. Barb Reddy's in there. Hi, Barb. Lena Mamory's in there. Hi, Lena. Good to see you. Also, Sherry Lynn Bauer is in there. Michael's talking about possibly the NFL adding an 8th seed team. We were talking about that. So maybe we can mention that later on in the show. All right, I want to mention real quick, if you are a small business owner and you want to be featured on our show, we'd love to have you. Just email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and we will make that happen. We're here for you, and we'd love to be a part of having your business on and promoting it. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance, which is recognized as the chamber for Garden City. For more information, head on over to gardencitybusinessalliance.org. All right. Let's introduce our guest for tonight. He is the Grand Knight of the Notre Dame Council, number 3021. of the Knights of Columbus from Wayne, Michigan. Please welcome Mr. Paul Sposite. Let's see if that's right. Hey, Paul, is that
That's
right?
no Sposite,
Sposite. Okay.
just like it looks.
Sposite.
There you
All
go.
right. Well, thanks for being here tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So first, explain to our listeners who the Knights of Columbus are and what your organization actually does.
Okay, so the Knights of Columbus is the world's largest men fraternal organization, Catholic fraternal organization.
Mhm.
It was started 175 plus years ago in New Haven, Connecticut by Father McGivney. And the original purpose was to take care of the widows and the children from the Irish immigrant miners that would pass away. And the wives had no financial means, and the state would take their kids away. And to keep the families together, Father McGivney started the Knights of Columbus as a fraternal insurance organization, really.
I'll be darned. So what exactly do you do? I mean, you're really involved in the community, and we're going to get to some of your events that you do. But why don't you just mention a few things? I know you just celebrated 75 years, what, in 2021?
Yeah. We just had our 75th anniversary as the Wayne Council.
Mhm.
The Knights of Columbus has quite a few global initiatives. One of them being Coats for Kids, and different councils and states will gather funds or coats and purchase brand new warm winter coats to give away to children in need. Last year now,
Mhm.
we gave away almost 400 free brand new winter coats to the kids in the community. We
You also,
partnered. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, you also participated with Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel, if I'm not mistaken, in July.
Yeah, we did. That was an initiative we started called Dignity,
Yeah.
our Dignity initiative. And one of the other charities we work with is Holy Cross Family Services.
Mhm.
Used to be called Boysville,
Oh, yeah.
out in Brooklyn, right? So Holy Cross Family Services.
Right.
And they deal with foster kids. And
Mm.
one of the sad things we learned was that a lot of times these foster kids, when they're being pulled from homes or moved from foster home to foster home, they don't have suitcases.
Oh,
And a lot of times they have like 5-10 minutes to get their stuff out of their house, their bad environment, and they throw them in garbage bags.
oh,
And
geez.
it's sad enough they're being ripped from
Yeah.
their environments, and uh, we figured that a suitcase can go a long way. And thanks to Jerry, actually, and Party Animal, we raised over 500 brand new and used suitcases, and a majority of that did come from his clientele and the community. We had people from all over.
That's
Some
awesome.
went out and bought brand new suitcases and donated. Some people went out to all the garage sales around and bargained with the garage sale people to
Wow.
bring us suitcases. And we were overwhelmed, and Holy Cross Family Services was overwhelmed. We figured 100 suitcases, we'd call it a great success. But over 500 suitcases, we were running out of storage space.
That is amazing. Yeah, Jerry's a great guy. He does a lot for the community, and he's going to be our guest next week, as a matter of
Oh,
fact.
good.
So, yeah,
Yeah, they are great people.
yeah, they really are. So, tell us about membership. How does one join?
So there's two clubs that we actually have. So to join the Knights of Columbus, you have to be a male Catholic over 18.
Okay.
And then you just have to, you can either join online, what they call an e-membership, which is free, and you can just go to kfc.org and select a join me link. And you could put down the Notre Dame Council in Wayne if you wanted to join ours specifically, or you can just drop into our hall in downtown Wayne and ask for an application.
Okay.
But we also have a social club called the Notre Dame Social Club, which is for anybody, male, female, Catholic, non-Catholic, anybody that just wants to do good for the community over 18 can join the social club and work with us and work with the community to make it a better place.
Now, dues are pretty reasonable too, from what I understand. Is that right?
For the social club, it's $15 a year, and for the nights, it's $50.
Okay.
So
And what does that entail you to then?
The privilege of serving your community.
Oh, sure.
But we do have yeah, we do have a lounge. And, our hall, we are open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday evenings. That members can come, and non-members are welcome as well. But it is really a members lounge, where we have food and drink available.
Mhm.
And we do have some companies or businesses, local businesses, that will, if you show your membership card, will give a discount, such as Helium Studio in
Oh, yeah.
downtown
Yeah.
Wayne. Yeah, Kim.
Yeah.
She'll give any of our members a 10% discount. And there's other companies that are do so as well.
Yeah.
It's something we tried to do just to give an added bonus. But really, you should join because you want to give back.
Sure. I get it. Yeah. So you're being the Grand Marshal. What does that entail?
Grand night.
Grand night.
It's not a circus, although there are days it feels like it. Being the Grand Night, like with any service organization, being the Grand Night or the head honcho just means that everybody else said no and you were stupid and said yes. Is what it comes down to. But it basically, I'm responsible for our council.
Okay.
So it is my
How long have
responsibility.
you been in that position? Too long.
Yeah, I think this is my 4th year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Our fraternal year is July to June, so I'm either in my I think I'm in my 4th year.
Okay.
But it's just I have the responsibility of the building, the
Mhm.
hall, the rentals, the events and programs that we do, and just the overall health of our organization, our club.
Sure. Now you participate in planning all the events that we're going to get to too, I would imagine.
Yeah, yes. Like any other service organization, membership is at a premium, but even more so is the volunteers that will step up.
Well, that is a problem with any organization. And Mike, you can contest to that too, right? With Kiwanis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hard to get the volunteers.
Only we don't have to serve 4 years.
Well, this is my own stupidity. Our terms are 1 year. But whenever they ask for volunteers, I'm the only one that doesn't step backwards, I guess.
Well, I'm sure they appreciate it, and you're doing a great job. That's for sure, as far as
Thank
I
you.
can see. All right, let's get to some of the slides that I have here, and then you can comment on those. Okay.
Absolutely.
Let me bring those up. There is the outside.
Yeah, that's our new sign that the Wayne DDA grant, matching grant, helped paid for. So we got that done by gosh, now I can't think of the name of the sign company. That's horrible.
If you think of it, we'll mention it.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. Now this is one of your things that you have going on.
Yeah, we rent our hall out, and
I got a couple pictures of them too.
Oh, okay, good. And so graduations, the weekends fill up quick, so it's never too early to book your June, July, August graduation party dates for Saturday or Sunday with us.
Now anyone can rent the hall, correct?
Absolutely, and we're very reasonable. So our rental for the inside is $375 for 5 hours. So that's a pretty reasonable rate.
Very reasonable. Yeah. All right, this is a big deal here. This open air market.
Yeah, this is our 2nd year doing it. Last year was our inaugural year, and in all honesty and disclosure, it was dismal, to say the least. Yeah, it was hard to get vendors last year.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was talking to the Farmers Markets Association of Michigan, and they said that was common last year. Everybody was still COVID wary, and they weren't sure if it was going to be canceled or if they were going to have people.
And then there's so many other markets,
Correct.
I mean, how many are doing them on Wednesdays or Thursdays?
Not a lot around here on Wednesdays, which is why we chose Wednesday.
Yeah,
Plus, we're open, right? So you can go shopping and you can have a beer and sit outside and enjoy the weather.
Sure.
Because it's right downtown Wayne, so it's a beautiful, perfect location. Our prices are $50 for the whole year or for the whole season.
Wow.
Which is what 21 Wednesdays I think our season is. So we're hoping this year. Yeah, the nights, we're a service organization, we're a charity, so
Sure.
we're not looking to make millions off of this. We're really looking to bring people into Wayne and bring the community together.
Yeah.
So that's just another market picture there. But yeah,
Are you a 501c?
501c 7 or 8, I do
Okay.
believe. We are switching to a C3.
Okay.
Hopefully this year, if I can get everything figured out. Don't know why they didn't do a C3 to begin with, but that was 75 years ago. So who knows what the
Yeah.
the
Right.
rules were, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So show me the money every Wednesday night. It's also called Bar Bingo. It is a card game, really. Like bingo though. You get it's $2 a round. You get 3 or 4 packs of 3 cards stapled together, and we draw from a large deck. Call out the card if you have it. You put your chip on it. You get 3 on the same deck. You win.
Oh, wow.
And it's a fun game. It's fast paced. It's easy. Anybody can play it. Anybody can learn it.
And these are all open to the public as well. You
These
don't
are
have to-
these are part of our membership drive, right? Bring you in and get you to see what we're all about and meet our people and hopefully like us enough to or at least be able to stand us enough to join.
At least join the social club for sure.
Right, one of the two, yeah, absolutely.
Happy
And,
hour. Oh, always a
there,
draw.
yeah, hopefully. We just started this. It's every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 3 to 5.
Okay.
Happy hour, and you
Look
really
at the
can't
prices. Wow.
you really can't beat the prices.
No, that's very good.
So
Good
once
light on
again, we're not out to make millions. We're just out to make sure we can pay our bills.
Right. Right. I get it.
Euchre tournament in Michigan, right? You got to have Euchre. In fact, that's tonight. Tonight they told me they had 7 tables of Euchre going on. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
$5 to get into the Euchre, 25 cents a Euchre, and prizes the first, second, and third place. And anybody's welcome. Once again, as long as you know how to play euchre, or if you want to learn, come and see us.
Very reasonable once again. And that's on Thursday night, so I hope everybody catches the show after it's recorded. So
yes.
Oh,
and happy hour again. Nothing wrong with karaoke every Friday night with DJ Justin, who I do believe is a Garden City resident.
Okay.
Just Entertainment is his company. And yeah, it's free, open to the public, and it's a lot of fun. Our DJ has a phenomenal voice. Justin is a phenomenal singer. So even if you don't sing, you can come and listen to him and listen to everybody else that think they can sing.
Well, that sounds like a fun.
Which isn't me. I don't get up there.
Hey, you're the Grand Knight, man. You don't have to do that stuff.
They ask me when, and I tell them when we raise enough money to renovate the building we own next door, I'll sing. No one's coming up with that 200,000 yet.
Oh, so you're planning on expanding if you can?
We own the building next door. It used to be a doctor's office, and we bought it just before COVID hit.
Wow.
Well, maybe a year before COVID hit, and then by the time we got all the financing and everything in place, COVID hit. And so what we originally had planned as the budget, of course, went out the window because everything is, 3 to 4 times as much as it was the day before COVID hit. So right now we own the building. It's sitting there. We're trying to figure out how to capitalize it so we can expand, which would double our size almost.
Now, parking's kind of a premium there, if I recall. It wasn't. It's kind of tight there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a city lot behind us, but there's a lot of city parking around us, right? So there's the lot right behind our building, but to the north of us there's another lot, and then across the street behind Helium Studio and all those other locations, there's a bigger lot. So there's plenty of and Henry's as well. Behind Henry's there's a lot too. So there's plenty of parking within walking distance.
Right.
But yeah, if you're older and you don't want to walk that much, then get there before get there about 5 o'clock, and you should be able to get a spot in the parking lot to be able to walk into the club.
Good. Here's a rundown kind of everything.
Yep. So it's a lot of fun. Every night we have something going on, and if you don't like any of those activities, you can still just come and have inexpensive dinner and drinks and enjoy chatting with friends and making new ones.
Yeah, and it's family friendly. Kids 12 and under eat for free. Wow, that's a deal.
Yep. Yeah. We don't get a lot of hits on that, but hopefully we will.
Yeah.
And then we have our Wednesday special, Comfort Food Wednesday, and that's always a dinner special for $8. Usually includes, a meal, a vegetable, or a main dish, a vegetable, and a salad or something like that. So,
Wow, $8.
so if you're interested in finding out what Notre Dame Social Club or even the nights are about, January 24th at 6 p.m., they're having Social Club's having a potluck for really Social Club members. But if you want to come and join the Social Club, $15, bring a dish to pass, and it's a good way to meet everybody while you're having food, and the bar will be open that night for people, and then stay for the meeting and get involved.
Yeah, that's a good deal. $15 membership for the year. I mean, you can't beat that.
No, I think the Social Club is probably the cheapest club around to join right now.
Now, belonging to the social club, does that entitle you to anything else? I mean, you can still volunteer, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the Social Club really is an auxiliary arm of the Knights.
Okay.
So it used to be that they had one called the Shamrocks, and those were for the wives of the Knights. I reinstated the auxiliary, but I didn't want to limit it to just the wives of our Knights because there's not a lot of them, so it'd be a very small club, but B, there's a lot of people out there that wanted to help us out and were helping us out, but really had no official vehicle to do it through. So we started the Social Club for everybody that wants to get involved in the activities that we do.
Now, being a social club member, Paul, does that entitle you to any discounts like on the hall or any of that?
Yep, 10% discount on the hall for Knights and Social Club members. We offer things throughout the year, such as just like this potluck, or sometimes we'll if we have any of our dinner shows, you can get $5 off a ticket, being a member. So yeah, there are. Plus, they can also show their card, like once again, like Helium Studio, and get that 10%. She honors the Social Club as well as the Knights.
Yeah, Kim's good people. She's been on the show before too. She's good.
Yeah, she is.
Now here's the inside. This looks like it was set up for New Year's.
Yeah, that's New Year's Eve from that had to be last year. Yeah, last New Year's, because we didn't do one this year.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, 64 people can sit in that hall. Actually, that's a couple years ago. Take that back. The chairs are old. So yeah, that's pre-COVID. Yeah, 2020 on the wall there. So there we go. But yeah, 64 people can fit in there. We've done some rearranging since then. But that's basically what the hall looks like. That's It's a Wonderful Life from the Garden Players, right? So that's yeah. So another Garden City member that enjoys being with us, and they did It's a Wonderful Life there last year. In fact, it was phenomenal. The audience had a great time, and it's a very intimate setting when we do shows. As you can see, you're very close to the action.
Yes, it is. Now these look like this opens up over here, and that's the bar area over there to the left.
Correct. That's and when you rent the hall, you get the whole thing, right? And actually, that wall where the TV is angled at the top there, that wall is down now. So that whole
wow.
It's all opened up now, which means you can actually get 80 some people comfortably in there. We just had that for our Elvis Christmas in December. We had almost 90 people in there enjoying Elvis. Well, not Elvis, he's dead, but
Okay, so we have let's see, Shannon Coffee is in there.
Hi, Shannon.
Notary Babe, and she says, I didn't know kids eat free. My grandbabies love the open air market.
Yeah, Shannon has actually volunteered with us and been in there quite a few. Yeah,
Shannon does a lot. She's been on our show as well. Wait, let me check into this social club. $15, Shannon. You can't beat it.
You can even notarize it.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. We also have Garden City Fire Chief Kathy Harmon is in there. Thank you, Kathy, for watching. Appreciate it. Let's see who else I want to mention. Fuggery Grandma Coffee's in there. Michael Bingo, Derek Parton, my son from D&D Sports Chat is in there. Let's see. That's Patty Fix is in there. I have quite a few in there.
Yeah, Fudgery was at our Christmas market this past November.
Oh, okay.
It spent 3 days with us.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the pictures I have. Anything else that you want to cover that we didn't cover while you're here?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we have lots of opportunities to give back to the community. Obviously, the Wayne area mostly because that's where we're centered. But
sure.
Coming this spring, we'll start doing our Peace Memorial cleanup. We've been doing that for 2 years. Every month we go to the Peace Memorial, which is by the Wayne Library.
Okay,
and we
yeah.
trim the trees and cut the bushes and clean it all up. So we're always looking for volunteers. We'll post that on our website.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of events coming up this year. We have a Country Nights, a hoedown that will be coming up in October. We have our Coats for Kids events coming up. We have a Kids Fun Fair in July coming up. Of course, our Christmas market will be in November. So we're getting all the final planning for all these events. So if you have a group or an organization or you need service hours, we have all kinds of opportunities for you to get out there and get involved and get active. Or don't have to be a member. We don't force anybody to join us, but we are welcoming to anybody that wants to help us.
Let's see, Francis Bunton. We love Notre Dame Hall. They have great people and a lot of fun things to do.
Oh, thanks, Francis.
That's awesome. Thanks for joining us, Francis. Appreciate that. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff going on. I know Mike, you're always mentioning.
We have announcements every week.
Yeah,
thank you, Mike. Appreciate that.
Anything you want out there, Paul, you just send it to us. Email me, and I'll get it out there for you.
I appreciate that.
All right.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much for having me. And anybody that wants to know what events we have coming up, just go to NotreDameHall.com.
Right.
And that's where I look at that.
Yep.
Or you can email me at that GK email address, and I'll be more than happy to keep you in the loop on anything.
Yeah, I'll mention that again at the end of the show as well. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job, and we appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, and welcome to come back anytime I want.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you come back anytime.
Thanks.
All right, have a good night.
You do the same.
All right, see ya. All right. That was interesting, eh?
Yeah.
They do a lot too. Similar to Kiwanis.
They do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, once again, you can contact Paul at GK3021 at mikofc.org. Or like he said, their website has a lot of information. NotreDameCouncil.com. They're located at 3144 South Wayne Road in Wayne, Michigan. All right. Yeah, that social deal, that $15, that's a pretty nice deal if you want to get out and just meet new people and mingle and volunteer maybe and do things, right? Absolutely.
Where exactly are they located? They're on Wayne Road. Is that north of Michigan Avenue or south of Michigan Avenue?
No, they're north of Michigan Avenue. You know where the fire station is?
Okay.
Just down the street from that, I think.
Okay.
North of it. I believe north of it. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Patty Fix. When is the country hoedown? That I do not know. We'll have to find out, and I will get that up there for you. It's definitely affordable for sure. For sure. Kathy Harmon's in there. I said Patty Fix. Former Mayor Randy Walker's in there. How you doing, Mayor? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, we got a few people in there. I can't see who they are, but thanks for watching us. All right, the next city council meeting is going to be January 9th, 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middle Belt Road. These council meetings are a good way to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have as well. All right, let's get to Ed Wilhite's in there too from Hog's Backyard Barbecue. I can't miss Ed. How you doing, Ed? We're going to get him on the show too shortly. He wants to come on. I want to have him on. Talk about what he's got cooking for this summer.
Good food, that's for sure.
Oh, it is. It's for sure. All right, Mike, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to get Mike in here right now. So stand by.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right, good job. Good job. I do have a couple here that I did want to put up real quick for you. This one you can do.
Oh, coffee hour with Wayne County Commissioner Glenn Anderson. New coffee hours will be held on Monday, January 9th in Westland. Westland Coffee Hour will be held at the Westland Inspire Theater, one of our favorite locations, 33455 Wayne Road in Westland from 9 to 10. And co-hosted with State Representative Kevin Coleman. I don't know if our county commissioners are going to get stuff going for us in Garden City again or not. Well, I hope so. Mayor William Wild invites you to attend his final State of the City address, Thursday, January 12th. 23 networking reception and light refreshments at 6 p.m. His State of the City address will start at 7 p.m. This is going to be at the Soho Grand Banquet and Event Center, 34615 Warren Road in Westland. That's the new place near Wayne Road, right? Soho Grand Banquet and Event Center that just remodeled. I think I got the show all by myself here now, Carrie. Okay, we need you. Volunteers needed for the Garden City Meals on Wheels. I was going to mention that because that's in the marketplace. Apply at the Maplewood Center, 31735 Maplewood Road, or Maplewood Boulevard in Garden City, or call 734-793-7874. Schedule your imaging appointment or join our team today. State-of-the-art imaging services, MRI, CI, or CT, bone density scanning, CT low-dense lung cancer screening, 3D mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, fluoroscopes, and I don't know what all that UGUBE is. Schedule your appointment by calling 734-458-4396. Garden City Senior Center Thrift Shop, located in Maplewood Center, 31735 Maplewood Road. Their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 2, and they have a $2 bag sale every day. That only includes the clothing items located on the tables. Donations are accepted, however, from Monday through Saturday. Wanted, our new Commission on Aging member. One new Commission on Aging member. Carrie and I belong, but we're looking for one more person to join. The Commission on Aging for Garden City is in need of one new member. The requirements are you got to be 60 years of age or older, cannot be on any other committees, and must be a Garden City resident. You can contact Sharon Hassett, 313-570-0119. We need you. Preschool playtime, Mondays from 9:30 to 11, $3 drop-in at the Radcliffe Center Gym. Fun activities, make new friends, parents and kids ages 1 to 4. Come, imagine, play, and create. Call 734-793-1850 for more information. Oh, this is the new Garden City gift shop and cafe at the Radcliffe Center. They got all kinds of Garden City apparel and stuff. Plus, you can get a cup of coffee and snacks while you visit the Radcliffe Center. Looks like a really nice setup, and they have a lot of stuff there. What else you got? Open skating in Westland at the Madonna Ice Arena. Bring your friends and have some fun. Fridays 8 p.m. to 9:20 p.m. $7 for kids, $8 for adults, $4 skate rental. Also Sundays from 1:30 to 2:50. Same rates.
Same rates.
Tech Talk with Julie.
Coming up.
Yeah. Group class from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on January 9th. And you can also make appointments for evening class every Thursday from 10 to 2, or individual appointments from every Thursday from 10 to 2. Call 734-793-1870 to make your appointment. You can get help with computers, email, cell phones, Android and iPhone, laptops, or any other tech issue you would like to discuss.
Yeah, Julie was on our show, couple weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah.
She did a good job. So if you want to check that out, go and
Julie knows her stuff. And
yeah,
if you want to get some personal help, schedule one of those individual appointments. Neighborhood Watch is back, second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City Police Department. The next meeting will be on January 10th. Share this with your neighbors.
The new
Community Relations Officer?
Yeah, resource officer called me and said, yes, this is a go January 10th. And they were sad to announce that they're not having the Citizens Academy. They didn't have enough people.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, because I could have.
That was disappointing. We both love that.
Yeah, I learned a lot from them.
Yeah. And they're only getting 12 people for a class size, so they couldn't get 12. So they're going to try it again later in the year.
Party Animal from Jerry Thorne. We have Party Animal Travel is pleased to announce 90 new tours for 2022 and 23. Check out our website at www.partyanimal.formydeals. That's number 4, MYDEALS.com. Mm-hmm. They're open from 9:30 to 5 on Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 10 to 2. I got a couple of things that they're going to be doing that I'm going to mention later on here too.
Yeah. Jerry's going to be our guest next week.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. There's going to be an introductory meeting for those people who can't make a normal after or noon lunch meetings. We're going to have an open house meeting next Wednesday, January 11th at 7 p.m. It's going to be at the southwest corner of Block and Merriman at the Oddfellows Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Be a lot of information available and you can find out ways you can help children in the community.
Right. For those of you that, can't make the noon lunch.
Yeah. You're a good man, Charlie Brown at the Inspire Theater, where they got shows starting tomorrow, Fridays and Saturday, January 6th and 7, also 13 and 14 at 7:30, and Saturday and Sunday, January 7th and 8th, and 14th and 15th at 2:00 p.m. Tickets are only $15. Go to inspiretheater.ticketleap.com, and you can sign up for your tickets. Should be a fun show.
Yeah, really.
Mobile notary needed.
Shannon Coffee.
Shannon Coffee. Notary Public, the Notary Babe.
Whoops. What the heck happened?
I don't know.
There we go. Sorry.
Common notarizations that she can provide include advanced directives, patient advocacies, power of attorneys, safe deposit, box inventories, living trusts and wills, and much more.
Yeah, she does it all. She'll come to you too.
Save the date and stay tuned. The Dearborn Heights Parks and Recreation Fire and Ice Festival. They'll have this is going to be on Saturday, January 21st. There'll be kid games, fire breathers and eaters, warming tent, ice sculptures, stilt walkers, live music, train rides, fire pits, s'mores, and much more.
Wow.
Events all day from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock at the Warren Valley Golf Course, 26116 West Warren Road in Dearborn Heights. It's a free family event.
Yeah.
Like
Cool.
that price.
Yeah. A lot of fire, that's for sure. Fire breathers and eaters and fire pits. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Stay warm.
Boing, another Inspire Theater performance program. It's a nonstop comedy. It's going to be on Friday and Saturday, February 10, 11, and 17 and 18, and 24 and 25 at 7:30, and Saturday and Sunday, February 12th, 18th, and 19th, and 25th and 26th at 2 o'clock p.m.
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be a pretty interesting show. I guess this guy's in Paris and he's got 3 airline hostesses
Oh yeah.
that he's having affairs with all at the same time, and he juggles their schedules. Usually 2 of them are in the air and one of them's in Paris, and something happens and messes everything up, so they all show up at the same time.
Oh boy. Boing boing.
Yeah. And they're doing auditions for Mel Brooks, the producers.
Wow, they're busy, man.
This is the auditions are February 13th and 16th at 6 o'clock p.m. Original direction and choreography by Susan Stroman. Music and lyrics by Mel Brooks. Book by Mel Brooks and Thomas Meehan.
Yeah, anybody have aspirations of acting, there's your chance.
Yeah,
They do a great job.
job.
They do. They really do. It's a nice little theater.
Okay. Garden City Police versus the Westland Police. This is going to take place at the Garden City Arena. It's a hockey game between the 2 organizations. They're located at 200 North Log Cabin Road. That's where it's going to be held. All donations go to the Michigan State Police Officer, Detective Sergeant Catcher.
Nice. Well, that's all I got. What do you have, Mike?
Oh, let me see.
You had a couple, didn't you?
Yeah, I just got a marketplace yesterday, so there were a few in there that some of which we've already mentioned. Talked about that. Talked about the thrift shop. I got an advertisement for Nankin Transit in there.
Okay.
Seniors can get trips. I think it's $3 one way.
Uh-huh.
Home pantry we talked about. Public skating we talked about. Yeah. Boing.
Boing, boing. Yep.
Garden City Fine Arts.
Mm-hmm.
Garden City First United Methodist Church is having a program. Well, actually, they had the program. Forget that. That was 2 days ago or yesterday. Home food pantry. Library's got a bunch of stuff going.
Cool.
especially on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. There's something going.
Yeah.
Cruising Hines is going to take place on August 27th, so save the date. Here's one, a big comedy magic show with Gordon Russ at the Maplewood Community Center on
Okay.
January 29th, all ages. Children are $5, $2 for siblings. It's going to be from 12 to 1 p.m. Space is limited. Call or visit the Maplewood Community Center to reserve your family's spot.
And that's at Maplewood, not Radcliffe, huh?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Okay, that's all of
Okay.
those. Kiwanis has got some stuff going on.
All right.
We talked about our introductory meeting on January 11th, open house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let me see what else I got here. We're having a big, this is our 75th anniversary year. So it's
Wow.
a big one. And we're going to celebrate it. We got a program that we got arranged through Party Animal. It's going to be a cruise on the Detroit Princess.
Oh, okay.
It's going to include round trip motor coach from Westland, but the bus will load at 10 a.m.
Do we have any prices yet?
We do. It's $89 a person, but it's going to include a
Transportation.
lunch, boat ride, entertainment,
Transportation.
transportation. Now this is for Kiwanians, but it's going to be open to to guests of Kiwanis and other individuals. But space is going to be limited. The bus can only hold 50 people, so unless they get enough to make a second bus,
Right. Right.
any additional people could still join, but they'd have to drive down and provide their own parking. So
Right. Exactly. Well, that's nice.
yeah, it should be a great event. Oh, we got the pig race coming up on April 15th.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to forget that.
That'll be a big one.
We'll have more information on that as we go. Chapmeister will be in there again.
Yep.
What was that? April what?
April 15th. That's a Saturday.
Okay.
Our Key Club is going to try to schedule an empty bowl in February. And we're also going to try to do a joint program with them on the Kids Against Hunger, where we package up, was it like 3,000 meals for kids to
Wow.
be distributed. Tentatively, that's scheduled for March 11th at the high school.
Okay.
And a Hollywood Casino trip on January 21st. We're talking about trying to do a trivia night with the kids too, the Key Club. I think maybe that's all I've got.
Okay. Well, if you find any, we can do it next week.
Yeah.
We'll put it on our list. But that's the new marketplace out for January, right? You want to hold that up? Yeah, there you go. January. Yep. They do a great job. You can pick it up at the farmhouse, the Straight Farmhouse Museum, Eddie's Restaurant, GJ's Restaurant,
City Hall.
Maplewood,
City Hall.
City Hall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Nicholson. Yeah, he does a great job on that.
Yes, he does.
All right. I think that's all we got on there. I'm not seeing too much in the chat room. Shannon Coffee was surprised that we posted her thing. Anything you want out there, Shannon, you send it to us and we'll put it out there for you. All right. Once again, we're always looking for guests to be on the show. If you're interested or you know someone that might be interested, we'd love to hear from you. It's very easy. Just email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, or you can message us on Facebook. Or if you see us out on the street, we're always out and about town, right?
Well,
Let us know when it's nice.
yeah, I'm out and about town when the weather's nice. Check with Tom. Find out if I'm likely to be out and about.
Right. Yeah, you never know what restaurant we might pop into. So if you see us, come on over and say hi. Doesn't matter what community you live in either. We want to hear from you.
Absolutely.
We are doing shows remotely, so you can do it from the comfort of your home or office. Come on the show and share your information with us and the surrounding communities. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you. And speaking of guests, I mentioned it earlier.
Jerry?
Mark your calendars for next week, January 12th, when we welcome back Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel. And guess what he's going to talk about?
Trips?
Yeah, he's going to talk about winter and spring travel, and also
Is he giving away?
people who are getting ripped off with their timeshares that they owe.
Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to get out of mine.
It's
I
terrible.
paid a company to,
Terrible.
and I'm still getting hassled by one of them saying,
Well,
"Oh, you owe this money, and we're going to send it to a collection agency."
oh boy. Yeah, I'm hearing that. It's a nightmare from everybody. Well, hopefully, Jerry, I have some good information for you.
Yeah.
He'll also be here to answer any of your travel questions and timeshare questions that you might have as well. So we hope that you'll join us for that. Mark your calendars, Jerry Thorne, January 20th. Let's see, nothing else in the chat room right now. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Yeah, I mentioned Barb Reddy. She was in there. Good to see her as well. Hog's Backyard Barbecue. Ed is in there. And with that said, Mike, we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes. I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
Yes. Special thanks to our guest, Paul Sposite. Sposite, just like it looks at. Sposite. Sposite. From the Wayne Knights of Columbus. Remember, you can contact Paul at gc3021 at mikofc.org, or it'd probably be just easier to go to their website at notredamecouncil.org. Also,
they have a lot of stuff going on.
Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. And don't forget, join the social club for 15 bucks a year. My gosh. And you can be a part of everything.
You don't even have to be Catholic or male.
No. Exactly. Also, a big thanks to my fantastic co-host, meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski, and Mike Jones. Great job as always. Mike, any final thoughts before we go?
No, I just continue to encourage people to get vaccinated so we can decrease the stress on our local hospitals and stuff.
Right. Sherry Lynn Bauer says, thank you for a great show. Have a wonderful night, Garden City. Thank you, Sherry. We appreciate you and everyone else in the chat room. Also, a huge thanks to each and every one of you for sharing part of your time with us tonight and over the years. Remember, without you, there wouldn't be a community chat show, so we thank you. Also, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook, so we hope that you'll catch it later at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late tonight by going to facebook.com/GCChat. And feel free to share the show with your friends as well. We'd appreciate it. Also, you can catch our show on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but we do. All you have to do is go to YouTube and search for GC Community Chat. You'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. Remember, I mentioned Julie was on a couple weeks ago, so look for that if you're interested in technology. And please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. And as always, we continue to thank all the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe. And we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And when you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so you have to support those local businesses out there. They still need some help from COVID days. And please don't hesitate. Vaccinate. Get your booster and also get your flu shot at the same time. Protect yourself and others. And Mike, if you see something,
say something.
Absolutely. You need to say something. We need to look out for one another out there. Don't forget, for all your weather information, head on over to Doppler Tom's new website, Doppler Tom's website, or DopplerTomsWeather.com. It's a great user-friendly website over there. A lot of good information. We will see you right back here next week live when we welcome Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel. That's going to be show number 606. So we hope that you'll join us. So until then, we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. If you would like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, once again, that email, gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see more of, etc., etc. Thanks
Go
again
Lions.
for watching. What's that?
Go Lions.
Go Lions. Yep. For sure. For sure. Thanks again, everybody, for watching and all the great comments. We appreciate it. Please have a great rest of your week and take care. Mike, you take care, buddy. See you next week. Night.
Yeah.